This is after I've recorded the Megatron video, but if the lighting looks off, I completely forgot to turn on the other light on the side of me, so I just wanted to say that. Hello guys, what's up? I'm Brian here, doing another video for you guys, and this time I'm doing another Before It's Out video. And before I talk about the subject, Before It's Out is a web series where I'm taking a look at a Transformers toy. Before it gets released, I'm just taking a look at the stock images and basing off the information that we know. The figure, again, has not yet been released, so this is not my final opinion, so take everything with a grain of salt. Anyways, for today's video, we are taking a look at Transformers The Last Knight, Leader Class Megatron. This is something that a lot of people have wanted me to do for Before It's Out for the longest time, and I saved it for last because, well, it was such a huge deal. Anyways, let's go ahead and talk about Megatron. Let's start off with the alt mode. And the alt mode looks so much better than the Voyager one. It looks so much sleeker, especially when it doesn't have the kibble underneath the wings, so that's pretty good. Despite the fact that I kind of like the Voyager one, the Leader one just does it so much better. The Leader one also seems to include a couple of these flame pieces that you can attach to the back of the boosters on the Leader class Megatron, so that's pretty cool. I believe that the cockpit can open and close on this, so that's a nice little feature. It's got a lot of nice detail along it, so that's very good. It seems to really stand out more so than the Voyager, because even though the Voyager had this nice piece of gold, it was all just gold. With this, it seems to separate itself a little bit more, so that's pretty nice. I like how the sword just attaches on the top. It's the same thing with the Voyager, so you get the same thing. But with that said, I think for the alt mode, it looks very good. I do like that. And then we move on to the robot mode, and the robot mode is very impressive. First up, from the Toy Fair images, it seems like it has this kind of wash over it, like it seems to have been washed down with some white paint, which really looks nice and really helps sticks out a little bit of those details, so that's very nice, and really makes it look like he's been worn down. So that's very cool. I love that, and I hope that that effect continues over the final product. The sword has a little bit more paint application, so that's pretty good. I think it looks better in this. Now, I have to bring this up because a lot of people were concerned about it. A lot of people were worried that he would not have wrist articulation and he would just have the gorilla arms. And even if he did, the problem is that you wouldn't be able to rotate the arm in the appropriate way. Let me tell you this, he does have the joint in the middle of the arm right here, and then he also has wrist articulation, because you can see, for one, I can see the joint on the cannon arm where the hand is, and then two, you can also see that the sword is tilted from the hand. So he does have that articulation, so don't worry, he's not going to completely be in gorilla arm mode. He does have the appropriate articulation, so that's pretty good. Now, he also has this transformation feature with the head that was spotted on the Takara one, and I hope it's not just like the Takara one just has that and then the Hasbro one doesn't, which I don't think it will. And what I mean by that is I don't think it's just going to be exclusive to the Takara one, but it has this feature to where the two sides on the head will close up to form the face mask, but not only that, his mouth will flip around so it would complete the face mask, which I really do like. Now, it's the same problem as the Voyager. You do get the gold on the mouth, but it's not as prominent as the Voyager class one, so that's a plus, at least from these images. I like the cannon, but as I said before, it's got a little bit more kibble, but what I really like is the flame bits that can attach onto the cannon. I think that's amazing. He does have kibble on his back, but I kind of like how that forms into a cape. I believe the Leader one does that. If not, well then I'm wrong, but I believe it does. And I like the head. I like the shaping of it. The shaping in general for this toy. I like the side skirts on the side of the legs. That's very nice. And I think the feet look better, even though when you tilt the feet it looks kind of odd. I think the feet look better than the Voyager because The problem with the Voyager is it looks like it just has a normal leg, and then it has this weird foot that sticks out. Which, again, I'm not complaining about, but this one just looks a little more continuous, so that I like. I also like the spike on the side of the shoulder. I wish his shoulders were a little bigger, or maybe his upper arms were a little bit bigger. But I sound like I'm complaining about this toy and that I don't want it. I'm just nitpicking because I like the aesthetic, I like the overall design, I like the paint, I like the mold. I think it looks fantastic. There's just some things that I would like to change to make it perfect, because it's such a good figure that we can go that extra mile to make it so much better and like the best figure for Transformers last night. For right now, and what I'm seeing, there's some things that bother me about the toy, but it's not a bad looking toy, don't get me wrong, it looks good. So, with that out of the way, I think I have to get this. I mean, I still want the Voyager one, but I think I have to get this, especially when I have the Leader Class Age of Extinction Optimus Prime, so there's that. And then also, I mean, the Voyager Megatron is great, but I don't have the Voyager Galvatron. I would just get that for the Voyager Optimus Prime. So anyways, with that said, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun do that. Please comment below your opinions, and I'll see you guys next time. Fist bump.